Ip was born of Yip Weidor in Wushu. He grew up in a wealthy family in Foshan, Guangdong. Ip began learning Wing Chun from Chan Wan Shun whenever he was only 7. Chan himself was 64. Chan passed away 3 years into Ip's training. One of his dying wishes was for his second eldest disciple, Wu Chung Sok, to continue Ip's training. Because of Chan's age and mistraining Ip, Wu had already been training Ip on the physical level, so they were already well versed and experienced in training with one another. Therefore, Ip developed most of his skill directly from Wu, and Ip's training proceeded with ease. At age 16, Ip moved to Hong Kong, attending St. Stephen's College. While attending St. Stephen's, while in the streets of Hong Kong, Ip saw a police officer beating a woman, so he intervened and beat the officer down. Then him and his friend ran to school together. After Ip's friend bragged of Ip's skill to an older man living in his apartment building, this man was intrigued and requested to meet with Ip. Upon hearing this, Ip was excited to show off his skill. When he met with the man, he was told his form was not too great, and Ip challenged him, but was defeated easily. This man revealed himself to be Liang Bic, Chan Hua Shun's teacher, and from here, Ip continued training with Liang. Years later, Ip returned to Foshan, 24 and now a police officer. Ip would teach Wing Chun privately on the side, eventually opening a studio and being the first master to teach publicly. The Japanese invasion of 1937 resulted in Ip's house being claimed by the Japanese to house men and supplies. This forced him to move himself and his family into a small apartment, very much so changing their lives. Ip had to find work as he could not teach anymore and began working at a coal mine. There, the workers were allowed to go and fight for a bag of rice. General Miura ran this operation, trying to find new fighting methods. Ip discovers a friend of his was executed, picking up a bag of rice he had won in his first round after losing his second. Enraged, he demands to fight 10 of Miura's men, striking them all down effortlessly while exposing his talent. Because of this vast show of skill, Miura was intrigued and wanted to learn more about Ip. After, Ip fled to visit a friend at a cotton mill. Here at this cotton mill, Ip finds that a gang is extorting the workers and his friend for money, walking in on the event unfolding and again proving his skill by taking down the men by himself. Here, Ip teaches the workers to defend themselves, ultimately ending their oppression. Eventually, Miura's men found Ip. There, Miura offered Ip the ultimatum of teaching him or dying. Ip refuses and challenges Miura to a fight, which the general must honor. While effortlessly defeating the general, Ip was shot by one of the general's men, but amidst the chaos manages to escape, fleeing to Hong Kong. There, Ip settles down with his family and opens up a new martial arts studio. Here, Ip actually meets Bruce Lee, where he asks him to teach him to defend himself from bullies, and that's a story in itself.